Okay, here's my little 12-pole brushless motor. 4 poles are wired in SG configuration. The other windings, of course, are for generator mode, or it's just a classical generator, that's all it is. So what I've done is I've taken I've taken 4 stator poles. I've taken the trigger and the power winding and wound them 20 turns around this stator pole and moved it over to this one, did it 20 turns around there roughly, and then 20 turns there, and carried it over here finally for 20 turns. So it's all connected in series. What I did was basically just filled the stator right up as much as I can get on there with wire, trigger and power wire. So anyways, the configuration of the rotor itself is north-south configuration. So what we can do now is put this on the machine, and we'll just fire it up. And what we hope to see is, you know, it'll run and immediately go to 1 pulse on the scope. I just have your primary battery here and secondary battery there, and this is your primary battery on top and secondary in the bottom here. And this is the Hertz frequency counter, and you'll see the scope shot of what we're doing here. So I'll just back out a bit so we can get the amperage in there as well. Okay, there we go. So immediately it goes to 1 pulse on the scope, about 304 Hertz. You know, conventional SG, the way it works. Nothing new there. Pulling about 500 milliamps. And what I'm going to do now is load the shaft. If I can, load the shaft. Watch the amperage. It'll go up. There it goes down. Watch the charging. So 363. And I'll back it off to 1 pulse. So it's, you know, the more load we put on the machine itself, the more charge we do actually send to our secondary battery. And we can see we're running at, you know, 700 to 900 or 800 Hertz, something like that. And once again, you know, we can get it down to probably even 200 milliamps. We'll just back out again, take the load right off. I gotta get square with this thing here. We'll load it up again. So once again, good charging, right? Charging seems to improve with it kind of going into an oscillative state, self-oscillating state. We'll just let it run at 1 pulse for a little while here, and boy, I wish I could get a better picture of that. Just picking up a lot of artifacts there. And I must say that these were both fully charged batteries too at the start of this test, so you know, for such a little device or a little machine here, it charges, I think, pretty good for a little guy. And one little SG circuit. Load it again. As you can see, the primary has increased in voltage vastly, and so has the secondary voltage also increased. So if we run this thing all day at 300 milliamps under a load, and you have a lot of shaft energy with good charging. I don't know what more you'd want from this machine, but the only thing I would do would be to scale this little brushless motor up. That may be the ticket of what we're looking for. When John says that he did solve the DC motor problem with the SG, and he made the SG as simplified as he could, I don't know, but it's just my guess, I guess, of what maybe he means by that. I don't know, but nonetheless, this is a pretty efficient little device, and I just thought I'd show you guys that. Okay, thanks for watching.